Sometimes I will try to roll these little pieces, but I don't think I'm going to here. I think I'm just going to knock these off my hand. Now listen, I'm going to run out of mud here. I'm hoping I got enough to do most of this. No, I don't. I got to get rid of this. I don't have enough here. But if I run out of mud, like here, and I just have this blistered paper here, a lot of times I'll peel that back, I'll use my roller, and I'll mud that angle up, and then I'll roll it back down. But I'm gonna have to tape this one right away because I don't want to stop here. And what I always like to try to do is, again, I like to start somewhere right about in the middle and go one way, hold up, and then go the other way. But nice, this little angle head, the way it fits right in there. So this little angle head works really well. If I had a lot to do, and I thought it wasn't going to be working well, I'd be using my mud runner and my 3-inch head. But as it is, I'm just using this glazing pole and my 2-inch head. This is a 2-inch head. When I come back to skim later with my mud runner, I'll use this one. Right now I'm using this one, but when I skim the angles later with the mud runner, I'll use this one here. I've got a common thing I do to people when I see them carrying something really heavy. I tell them, hey, use both hands, just so they feel like they're being really, really strong. Well, I did that the other day. These two guys were carrying a big table up a flight of stairs, and I yelled at them, hey, use both hands. And I go sit down with a bunch of guys, and they go, you know that one guy only has one arm, don't you? I was like, oh, no, I did not. So I couldn't even find the guy to apologize. But they're like, you didn't know, Ray, you didn't know. And I did not know. I would have never done that. But here I tell this guy to use both hands when he's only got one to begin with. Shame on me. Shame on me. It's not going to stop me from doing it when I see somebody carrying something heavy, though. It's something I just do naturally. Okay, now, this is a good example. This is a little bit long, so I always like to just tear that off now rather than trying to mess with it later. Sometimes, if you just wipe it out and let it dry, it cuts off really easily, but not always. And with this paper bead here sometimes when I go to cut it off, I cut this paper off too, and I don't like doing that. All right, those are those angles. So I have got all of the angles done to here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to knock out these angles, and then I'm going to work over here. I'll pick those up. Then I'm going to work over here, I'm going to knock out this soffit, that angle there, this soffit, and that closet. That closet's all angles. And then I'll pick those up. So I'm going to be doing angles 3 times in here before I start wiping things down. Or, I'm sorry, before I switch to topping. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.